I think out of the talk, you should get a connection, to be quite honest, because if your children can't come to you, I know I don't want my children learning things in the street. It should just make your connection even stronger. It should make your children feel more comfortable.
They should they'll be able to get to know their child better.
What it should be is a talk about where your teen is in their life emotionally right now at that moment, and where they will be going from that moment forward in every area: career, politics, sex, marriage, love, friendship, the whole nine.
But also a means of building, trust and learning and understanding each other. So it's an opportunity to to continually get to know each other and continue to get to know your child as they grow and develop, because they change over time.
Better communication with their children. Your children will trust you, and they will see that you trust them. So that's what I think parents would gain from having a talk.
It's important that everybody participates, so it makes like a more solid education for the child that is growing up.
Feeling like that information is being put out there from a parent's perspective.
I think it's better when it's coming from the parent, because the teacher's just gonna go through what the book is, the curriculum. They're not really gonna go into detail.
We always tell her, we are your family. We love you. You need to trust us. Whatever happens, good or bad, we are here because we are your parents. We are responsible for you.
They'll be able to, tell the child the truth about what's going on out here.
The basics of how you want your teen to proceed.
I know from just having a talk with my son, he is very honest, open with me, and we just have that open dialogue, that open level of communication.
They're, same sex, opposite sex. All those things need to be covered so that our teens can start understanding that the beauty comes from within and the choices come from within, and it is not an outside or an external or even what I say is right for you.
And I'm also doing the same thing with my 13-year-old as she's, blooming into a young woman, having her accept the changes in her body and, embracing them and not feeling embarrassed, because she is going to grow into a black female, and she needs to be ready to accept those challenges. She's going to have to learn how to deal with it and not have that, cause her sexuality or her sexual being to be affected and develop insecurities, because insecurities in females, it changes a lot for an African-American female when they're insecure about their bodies.
The way I benefit best is now I can see who my child is. Always have an open dialogue, an ongoing conversation with your children. The more you talk about, not just sex, but the more you talk to your children, the more open, the more stronger the relationship would be.